find the derivative of the following functions. The first one is obviously we're going to use the quotient rule because it is a quotient. So first let me write out the quotient rule. So if we have a quotient, I use u over v, and we'll take the derivative of it. It's going to be u prime v minus uv prime over v squared. So that is the quotient rule. Right. So in our problem, we have u is equal to ax squared plus 9, and then v is equal to x squared plus 3. We take the derivative, 16x, and v prime will be 2x, and then we put in the quotient rule. Derivative of h of x equal to, now we're going to use the quotient rule. U prime v minus uv prime over v squared. Right. So put in everything we have. U prime v 16x times x squared plus 3 minus ax squared plus 9 times 2x, all of that over v squared, x squared plus 3 squared. Right. Next, we'll multiply it out and simplify. When we do that, be mindful with this negative sign. Right, 12x times x squared, 16x times x squared, 16x cubed plus 48x. 2x times ax squared, that is 16x cubed, but with the minus. 16x cubed with the minus, and 9 times 2x is 18x with the minus, all over x squared plus 3 squared. Now try to simplify. 16x cubed negative 16x cubed cancel out. 48x minus 18x is 30x over x squared plus 3 squared. Right, so that is that problem. Next we have 100 over x to the 5th. I'm going to do this two different ways. Let's just divide the page in half. Alright, so we have 100 over x to the 5th. First, we're going to use the quotient rule. U is equal to 100. V equal to x to the 5th. Derivative of 100 or any constant is equal to 0. Derivative of x to the 5th is 5x to the 4th power. And then derivative of y is going to be derivative of a quotient. Which is u prime v minus uv prime over v squared. I put in everything we have. 0 times x to the 5th minus 100 times 5x to the 4th over v squared. This is v x to the 5th square. Right, So that cancel out, so we have negative 500 x to the fourth and then x to the fifth square. We will multiply the powers, so that gives us x to the 10, so we have negative 500 x to the 6. When we cancel the powers, when we cancel x to the fourth and cancel 4 of them, we have 6 left. Right, so that is where we use the quotient rule. We don't need to use the quotient rule. We can write 100 over x to the fifth as 100 times x, move to the top, it becomes negative 5. Now when we check derivative, that's just the power rule. Take the negative 5 down, and the original power minus 5, subtract 1. So the derivative, this is the derivative of x to the fifth. So when we take derivative, that's all we have, which is negative 500 x to the negative 6. And finally, negative exponent, we can bring it down just like negative x to negative fifth. We can write that divided by x to the fifth. Anyway, so that's negative 500 over, sorry, just say negative 500 over x, move it down, it becomes x to the 6th. Right, so those are the quotient rule. For something like this, we really don't need to use the quotient rule, but we should have the same thing either way.